now it's time to play Split Personality. Split Personality. This portion brought to you by the National Broadcasting Company and its many, many distinguished sponsors. And now here's the host of Split Personality, Tom Poston.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Split Personality. That's an intriguing title, isn't it? Well, it's an intriguing game, too, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a contest. That means we have contestants. So may we have our first two contestants, please? Sit down. This is Mrs. Sidney Mayer from Fremont, Nebraska. Would you like to say hello to Mr. Bill Thompson, Jr. from Lawrenceville, New Jersey? That's the last time you'll be friendly with each other on the show, but you can try it for that anyway. You are married and have two children. Is that right, Mrs. Mayer?
That's right. I have two little boys.
I see. And you're from Nebraska. What are you doing in town today?
Well, I was originally from Nebraska. Right now, my husband's going to school at Columbia University and doing a little teaching over in New Jersey on the side, too.
I see. You live here, then.
Well, yes.
I hope you go home with a gang of prizes.
I hope so, too.
Mr. Thompson, you're from Lawrenceville, New Jersey, as I said, and you are an architectural and design consultant?
That is correct.
How did you get time off today?
Well, this is the best way to get time off.
Oh.
Our job is a 7-day-a-week job, and this is a good excuse not to have to work.
All right. I hope it's worth your while. Are you all set to play Split Personality?
Surely.
Lovely. Let's turn the tables on each other so that you can't see each other's boards. All right. Now, you see those big game boards in front of you? Let's light them up, please. There you are. All right, Mrs. Mayer and Mr. Thompson. These boards are identical. Now, do you see the boxes in front of you with the categories above it? These boxes contain hidden information about the identity of the same famous personality. Now, each of you must select one box at a time, and the information in the box will then be shown on your opponent's board only. You will never see it. In other words, you are giving information to your opponent. You understand that? Now, whichever of you can identify our hidden personality first wins the game. And you know what you get for that? Nothing. No, that's right. We give you nothing for one game. You have to win 2 games in a row, and then you win everything, all the prizes. And the prizes keep piling up because we keep adding them in before every game. Right now, here's the starting lineup. Johnny Olson.
We're starting off with these wonderful prizes at stake. First, a gleaming Amana Freezer Plus refrigerator featuring the exclusive Amana-matic freezing and space-saving storm hors d'oeuvres. Plus, a Gold Star range by Roper with deluxe automatic timer and exclusive 4-way rotisserie grill that barbecues, broils, and grills on top of the range. And a 22-piece set of Lustercraft stainless steel cookware, which cooks the waterless way to save flavor, color, and precious minerals. These 3 prizes will be yours if you win 2 in a row. Okay, Tom?
That's right. You ain't heard nothing yet, because if you win 2 in a row, you also get a crack at our grand prize, which today is a beautiful, full-length autumn haze mink coat by Schiaparelli. How about that, friends? I guess you'd like to win that. Okay, let's start splitting our personality. Mrs. Mayer, would you give away the first clue, please?
I think I'll give Mr. Thompson age.
You're going to give him age, all right? It will go out on your board and appear on Mr. Thompson's board, the information. There you are. She's given you age. Welcome to Shangri-La. What clue would you like to give to your opponent, please?
I think I better give the
Picture
of her former boss.
Picture of
Former.
her former boss, did you say? It's going out on your board, coming up on your opponent's board. How did you know it was her?
I guessed.
You guessed. Well, all right. There you have the picture of the former boss, and your opponent says it's her. Mr. Thompson, I don't know how he knows because I don't know yet. All right, Mrs. Mayer, do you have a clue for your opponent, please?
I believe I'll give him alma mater.
You're going to give him alma mater. All right, it'll go out on your board and appear on Mr. Thompson's board. There it is. You have the age and the alma mater, and so far you think you know it's a girl. I don't know how you know. What clue would you like to give to your opponent, please?
Native country.
Native country. A map of the native country. It goes out on your board and appears on Mrs. Mayer's board. There is a map of the native country. I'm sure you recognize that, do you not?
Is it,
No, don't say it. Oh, we almost did something there. What clue would you like to give to your opponent? Be selfish. Be stingy.
I think it would be recent purchase.
Recent purchase, all right. That will go out on your board and appear on Mr. Thompson's board. There it is. A recent purchase. Does that mean anything to you?
Some, but I think I better wait.
You're going to wait. All right. What clue would you like to give to your opponent, please?
1946 job.
1946 job. All right. It goes out on your board, and there it comes. A 1946 job. 1946. Job this person held in 1946. Does that tell you anything, Mrs. Mayer?
I hate to say it, but a little before my time.
Watch yourself there. It's a little before all of our time. What clue would you like to give to your opponent now?
Famous first.
Famous first. All right. Here's on Mr. Thompson's board. Now, you have famous first, recent purchase, age, and alma mater. Can you tell enough about this famous personality to make a guess, Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
You can. All right. Let me tell you what's going to happen if you guess. If you're right, that means you've won a game, and you're well on your way to winning 2 in a row, and that's the object of the game. That's good. If you're wrong, see this? We didn't mention it before. This is a penalty box here. That penalty, information in there will go to your opponent, could be very damaging to you, and that's bad. Now, what are you going to do?
I feel it must be Daisy Arnaz.
You say it's Daisy Arnaz? Hold on just a moment, and we'll see. He's made a guess, and look at that. It is. It's Daisy Arnaz. Congratulations. Wonderful. Well, Mr. Thompson, you did. You won a game. Congratulations. Gives you the advantage, Mr. T. Would you like to see a picture of the wife on Mrs. Mayer's board? I guess that would tell you something, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Could you guess something from that? You think? That's a pretty interesting picture of Lucille, isn't it?
Well.
All right. I don't know why you thought it was a her. You're lucky you guessed it anyway. Okay. You'll have a chance to try for the next game, and that will give you 2 in a row, and all the prizes will be yours if you win it. Now, we'll add some more prizes and play the next game right after you have a chance to hear about this very interesting piece of information.
The sensitive artistry of Sir Laurence Olivier to the rugged sweep of Bonanza. This fall, NBC offers Total Television, rewarding viewing for every program preference. The world's foremost actor makes his American television debut. Sir Laurence Olivier stars in the color production of Somerset Maugham's classic, The Moon and Sixpence. Enjoy John Forsythe in the amusing Bachelor Father. And the variety of Dinah Shore on the Dinah Shore Chevy Show in living color. Watch for the color premiere of Bonanza, the new hour-long weekly story of Nevada's Comstock Lode and the Virginia City Silver Barons. Bonanza recaptures the era's exciting events on the scene where they took place. Total Television. Sir Laurence Olivier, Bachelor Father. The Dinah Shore Chevy Show, Bonanza. This fall on the NBC television network.
Body Language, tonight at 10 on Buzzer.
That's the way you play the game.
It's all about the motion, baby.
There we are. Time to play Split Personality. All right, Mr. Thompson, you have the advantage. Win the next game, and you'll have 2 in a row, and all the prizes will be yours. As we told you, we add prizes before every game, so here's the new batch. Johnny Olson?
To the 3 prizes already at stake, we're now adding first Game Room Furniture, a 5-piece grouping by Economy Furniture Company. In ranch modern styling, includes a plastic upholstered convertible sofa, a platform rocker, and 3 handsome tables. Second, a 2-in-1 king-size pool table by the Burroughs Corporation, fully equipped, including a wall rack with counters and a separate folding top to convert it for ping pong. Plus, a television set. This handsome model by Philco with slender styling and featuring convenient top controls and Scantenna handle. A total of 6 prizes so far if you win 2 in a row.
That's right, and don't forget, Mr. Thompson, if you win 2 in a row, you'll also get a crack at the grand prize, that beautiful, beautiful mink coat. As for you, Mrs. Mayer, keep plugging. You're still very much in the running. All you have to do to get the advantage is win the next game. You understand that, don't you? All right, now we're going to turn you back to back, so you can't see each other's boards. It's not that we don't trust you. We just don't want to tempt you. right? Okay. Let's light up the game boards, please. There they are. All right. Mr. Thompson, you won the last game. That gives you the advantage. Now, I want you to pick a clue for your opponent from these following categories. They change a little bit from game to game. Here we have picture of son-in-law, news item, author of, wife's maiden name, pension, favorite instrument, location of home, a map of the location of home, military service, and the big bad penalty over there. All right. Would you give a clue to your opponent, please?
I'll give military service.
You're going to give Mrs. Mayer military service. How do you like that? Goes out on your board, comes up on Mrs. Mayer. There you are. Does that tell you anything?
I'm afraid not.
Well, it tells us some.
Well,
What clue would you like to give your opponent, please?
I believe I'll give him favorite instrument.
Favorite instrument. All right. That goes out on your board, and the clue and the information appears on Mr. Thompson's board. There it is. Now, you have favorite instrument.
I think this requires a gift of the picture of the son-in-law.
Picture of the son-in-law.
Yes.
Could you hear all that? Could you hear him say that? You wanted to speak
Picture
up?
of the son-in-law.
Picture of son-in-law. There it is. It's up on Mrs. Mayer's board. I hear people buzzering out there. Does it tell you anything?
I'm afraid to make a guess now because of the penalty.
Yes, that's a giveaway, all right, usually. What clue would you like to give your opponent? Maybe the next time you have enough to go on.
All right, I'll give him pension.
You're going to give Mr. Thompson a pension. I hope it's a nice one. All right, Mr. T, there's the pension information for you. Does it satisfy you? That's the courtesy of your opponent, Mrs. Mayer. She did that for you, Bill.
Oh, my. I'm very grateful.
Well, show your gratitude by giving her a nice clue. He's smiling, but he hates her. He doesn't want to do it. He says, I wouldn't give her...
I think I better give her the
reluctantly, he gives
maiden name.
What? It's the maiden name. It comes out so hard. There it is. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, I think it does.
You think it does? You ready to make a guess?
I think I will.
All right, you have son-in-law picture and the wife's maiden name and the military service, and you want to make a guess. You know what happens if you're right. That gives you the advantage, and that's good. If you're wrong, you have to give away the penalty, and that's bad. Let's see how you do with your guess. Who do you think our secret personality is?
Is it Harry Truman?
I think so, too. Harry Truman, indeed. Let's turn it up around there. Isn't that something? You want to see... Let's see a news item here on Mr. Thompson's board, and you can see what you are missing there. That's 1950, remember that, 1950 murder attempt fails. Show the author of on Mrs. Mayer's board, can you? Author of Years of Decisions. Well, you all remember that, I'm sure. Well, congratulations. You see, you got the advantage back. You won the game. That's good. If you win the next game, you'll have 2 in a row, and all those wonderful prizes will be yours. We'll add even more prizes and play another game after this very interesting message from people who are fond of you.
From the dramatic television debut of Ingrid Bergman to a closet full of comedy with Fibber McGee and Molly, this fall NBC offers Total Television, rewarding viewing for every program preference. You'll see the long-awaited dramatic television debut of Ingrid Bergman, twice winner of the Academy Award. Miss Bergman will appear in Turn of the Screw by Henry James, one of the outstanding productions on television's finest hour in color. Continuing on NBC, Craig Stevens as the adventurous Peter Gunn, and Jerry Lewis, who will appear in several specials in color. Look for the premiere of Fibber McGee and Molly. The residents of 79 Wistful Vista are now on television as Bob Sweeney and Kathy Lewis are seen in the title roles. Total Television. Ingrid Bergman, Peter Gunn, Jerry Lewis, Fibber McGee and Molly. This fall on the NBC television network.
This portion of Split Personality has been brought to you by the National Broadcasting Company and its many wonderful sponsors.
Thank you, Johnny. We're back with Split Personality. We've had 2 winners, one Mr. Thompson, one Mrs. Mayer. Now we've got to play the rubber and see which one wins, if they can, 2 in a row. Just a moment. First, however, we're going to pause for station identification. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
And once again, here's Tom Poston.
Thank you. Thank you. And welcome back to Split Personality. Now, we're going to start another game between Mrs. Mayer and Mr. Thompson in just a moment. But first, as you know, we add prizes before every new game, so here's Johnny Olson with a mouth-watering new batch.
Yes, to the 6 prizes already at stake, we're now adding first a dishwasher, a Westinghouse Imperial Rollabout model with the exclusive hot water booster for spotless washing and drying, plus 5 shares of Westinghouse Electric Corporation stock, and Chinaware, a complete service for 12 of beautiful, fine imported china crafted by Rosenthal, plus flatware, a complete service for 12 with extra serving pieces of non-tarnishing stainless steel in the lovely Carlisle pattern by National Silver. A total of 10 prizes will be yours if you win 2 in a row.
You understand that? All right, let's turn our tables around now. Get them there where you can't see each other's boards. They haven't even tried to peek so far. Let's light up the boards, please, for our big game players. 1 winner each. All right, there are the categories. Now, Mrs. Mayer, it's your turn to go first, so you have to pick a clue from these categories. A picture of a husband, former job, summer residence, real name, husband's job, half of face, measurements, and teacher. Of course, you don't want to give that one away. Which clue of those I read would you like to give away?
I believe I'll give Mr. Thompson summer residence.
Well, you're certainly very sweet about that. All right, it goes out on your board and comes up on Mr. Thompson's board. Summer residence. Does that tell you enough to make a vote? If it does, we're all in real bad trouble, you know.
A fair amount of information, but not quite enough.
All right, what clue would you like to give your opponent?
I better give her the teacher.
Teacher. All right, it goes out on your board, Mr. Thompson. And the clue and the information appear on Mrs. Mayer's board. There it is. Does that tell you anything?
A little.
A little bit. All right, that's enough to start with. What clue would you like to give your opponent? The faster you give him one, the faster you'll get one back.
Oh, but I hate to give them away.
Isn't that, well, it's fair, though, isn't it? Give him that.
How about real name?
Real name is a good clue. All right, it appears on Mr. Thompson's board. Real name. Does that tell you anything?
This is one thing that I have in my memory that shouldn't be there. May I tell you, or do I think it is?
You do? You have a guess ready?
I think so.
All right. You know what happens if you win. You've been through that. You know what happens if you lose because...
Yes.
All right, you tell me now who you think our secret personality is.
Marilyn Monroe.
You knew that, didn't you? Look at that. It is. It's Marilyn Monroe. Look at that. Where did you know? One of those pieces of useless information that won him a game right here. Let's have a picture of the husband on Mrs. Mayer's board. Can we have that, please? Picture of the husband. Would that have told you anything, Mrs. Mayer?
Yes,
Show measurements over here, just for everybody's amusement. There you are. All right, the advantage has changed. Congratulations again, Mr. T. You know what happens now if you win the next game. You will have won 2 in a row, and you'll get all the prizes. And all you have to do is win the next game, and you will have the advantage, and so forth and so forth. How long does this go on? You have to win 2 in a row. We could be here till Christmas. Friends, we'll add even more prizes. They keep piling up. There's 10 now. You're going to get even more after another game from this very interesting message.
From the lawlessness of the West in The Deputy to the law of the land in Our American Heritage. This fall, NBC offers Total Television, rewarding viewing for every program preference. Look for the premiere of The Deputy, starring Henry Fonda as Chief Marshal Simon Fry. Deliberate in manner, but quick to grin and joke, Fry is the opposite of his sometimes deputy, Clay McCord, portrayed by young Alan Case. The irrepressible Groucho Marx returns in You Bet Your Life, as will the colorful Arthur Murray Party, featuring big-name guest stars. Watch for Our American Heritage and the story of Thomas Jefferson, one in a series devoted to profiling great Americans. Total Television. The Deputy, Groucho Marx, the Arthur Murray Party, Our American Heritage. This fall on the NBC Television Network.
Advantage, that's what add means, doesn't it? The advantage has changed hands twice. Now we're going to play another game, but first, as usual, we add more prizes. Here's Johnny Olson with a whole new gang.
Yes, to those 10 prizes already at stake, we're now adding first a wonderful weekend for two at the beautiful Mount Washington Hotel in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, where you'll enjoy delicious cuisine, swimming, horseback riding, and golf. Plus, $200 silver to enjoy your weekend to the fullest. Plus golf clubs, a complete set of Power Master matched golf clubs designed by George Bayer. Including 8 irons and 4 woods, the clubs come equipped with a golf bag and 2 dozen golf balls. Also, luggage, a handsome 4-piece set of silhouette luggage by Samsonite, all vinyl-covered, lightweight magnesium cases. Yes, a total now of 14 prizes will be yours if you win 2 in a row.
That's right. And remember, if you do win 2 in a row, you also get a crack at our grand prize, which is a beautiful mink coat. You all saw that. All right, you've got the advantage. Let's turn our tables around here. You just keep plugging. All you have to do is win the next game, and you have the advantage. There you are. All right, now, Mr. Thompson, let's light up our game boards, please. You have the advantage, so it's your turn to go first. And you have to give a clue out of this group of categories. Author of, current boss, picture of former enemy, marital status or status, office location, former employee, famous collection, and lifetime member. What clue would you like to give to Mrs. Mayer?
Marital status.
Marital status. All right, it goes out on your board and comes up on Mrs. Mayer's board. There it is. The information under that clue, marital status. What clue would you like to give to your opponent, please?
Lifetime member.
Lifetime member. All right, it goes out on your board, as you know. And the clue and the information that comes up on Mr. Thompson's board. There you are. Yes?
Oh, my. This is tough.
All right, give something equally tough away. Lifetime
Former
member.
employee.
Former employee. All right, let's light that up on Mr. Mayer's board. There it is. Tell you anything?
Yes, it does.
Enough?
I'm going to take a wild guess.
You ready to take a wild guess? All right, let's see. Maybe we'll get that penalty. And you still want to?
It's possible.
You still want to do it?
Yes.
All right, who do you think our secret personality is on 2 little bits of information?
Herbert Hoover? I'm wrong.
I think so.
Oh,
dear. Oh, that's too bad.
I could kick myself.
Well, you were half right or something. Anyway, let's see what happens when we light up the penalty here on the board, on Mr. Thompson's board. There it is.
Wrong Hoover.
Wrong
J.
Hoover.
Edgar.
Who do you think it is?
J. Edgar.
J. Edgar Hoover is absolutely right, and there he is. Moving on. That's wonderful. You know, you won 2 in a row. Congratulations. All those
Where's my
wonderful
light?
prizes are yours. Where is his light?
Quick.
He knows what that means. Get that light on there. All right, that's marvelous. Just a minute. You're going to get your chance at the grand prize. Well, you put up a good fight, Mrs. Mayer. You got the advantage twice. You were a wonderful contestant, and we've enjoyed having you on the show. First, here is a little going-away gift for you.
Yes, for your going-away gift, Mrs. Mayer, we have the famous Polaroid land camera with exclusive new film for sparkling pictures in 60 seconds. Just snap the shutter, and a minute later, lift out your finished picture. And thanks for playing Split Personality.
That prize, ladies and gentlemen, was brought in by the beautiful Jean Rayner. Now, we'll be getting to the grand prize in just a moment, so sit tight. First, however, we'd like you to pay careful attention to this.
From the all-new look of the Art Carney specials to the ageless comedy of Love and Marriage, this fall, NBC offers Total Television, rewarding viewing for every program preference. The versatile Art Carney will appear in 8 colorful comedy and drama specials. For years an outstanding comedy talent, Mr. Carney will be seen in Our Town, Thornton Wilder's Pulitzer Prize-winning classic. The most talked-about show of the year, The Jack Paar Show, continues, as will NBC's Project 20 series, presenting Life in the 30s. Watch for the premiere of Love and Marriage, starring William Demarest, Jean Ball, and Stubby Kaye. Matrimony sets the scene for laughs as Tin Pan Alley provides the nostalgic music. Total Television, Art Carney, Jack Paar, Project 20, Love and Marriage. This fall on the NBC Television Network.
Next, psychic hunches and time crunches are put to the test on what's going on. Then, we close the vault and open our vocabulary on Password Plus. Stay tuned.
Designer Schiaparelli's autumn haze coat has luxurious fullness in the back, a shawl collar, and beautiful swirl sleeve. This dramatic full-length autumn haze mink coat will be yours if you can solve our split personality puzzle.
Yes, sir. Isn't that stunning? That was modeled. That was modeled for us by our beautiful Jean Rayner, who has genuine mink hair to go with the genuine mink coat. Now here, this is how you can win that fabulous autumn haze mink coat. We're going to show you two famous personalities combined in one photograph. It's up to you to split the personality and identify both celebrities. Okay? All right. That grand prize will be yours when you do. Okay, let's see our split personality puzzle. There you are, for that beautiful autumn haze mink coat. Who are the two celebrities in that picture? Remember, you have to name both correctly. There it is, Mr. Thompson. Who do you think our two celebrities are in that split personality puzzle picture?
The top is Clark Gable.
The top is Clark Gable.
The bottom, well, I'll have to guess.
Yes. Who do you think it is, Bill?
William Holden.
You say the top is Clark Gable, and the bottom, at a guess, is William Holden. Let's split our personality and see. There it goes. Whoop.
No.
Oh, no. You were right about Mr. Gable, but it's Roy Rogers on the bottom. Well, congratulations anyway. You won a lot of wonderful prizes. You were a wonderful contestant, and we really enjoyed having you on the show. Thanks for helping us play Split Personality. Okay, friends, that winds it up for today. We'll see you tomorrow when we start a new game on Split Personality with two brand new contestants. Until then, this is Tom Poston saying so long until the next time we play Split Personality.
This portion of Split Personality is brought to you by the National Broadcasting Company and its many distinguished sponsors. Models dressed by Mr. Morse. Split Personality is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production in association with the NBC Television Network.